I'm going to show you how people cheat at poker. There's actually many different ways of cheating at poker. There's thousands of sleights, but one particular sleight I'm going to show you is how to palm a card. And not just any way of palming a card, but rather how to palm a card in a way that no one can see it. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I have here the four aces, the two black and the two red aces. The ace of clubs, ace of spades, ace of hearts, and the ace of diamonds. I'm going to take one of the aces, place them down. The other three are over here. I'm going to palm one in a traditional palm and show you what it looks like. Actually, I'm going to palm in the invisible palm, but it looks identical to the traditional palm. I'm going to come over and palm the card like this. Now this is exactly what a palm looks like. The hand's shaped like this and cupped as such like this. It's typical, and when people recognize it and they know what to look for, they can spot it easily. So a lot of times when people spot it, they'll say, hey, let me see your hand, if they think that you're cheating. And this is when people get busted. But this particular palm, the invisible palm, is nearly invisible. So when they ask you to show your hand, you can show it with confidence and say, look, I'm not doing nothing, but you got to maintain this position. That's the problem. And then when you're ready, all you got to do to place it with your other card is place it down like so. And there you have it. Now remember, over here we have the two black cards, or the two black aces, and over here we have the two red aces. I'll show you again. You have the two cards here, you have the two black aces there, and the two red aces here. The mechanic would come over and he would palm the card again like so, and when he's ready he would come over and place it down. If that's true, which it did happen, you have the remaining ace, the ace of spades here. You have the remaining three aces, two of which have been palmed. Ace of hearts, which we started out with, ace of diamond was the first card that was palmed, ace of club was the second card that was palmed. Now there's different ways, like I said before, there's different ways of palming cards. There's top palms, bottom palms, side palms, one-handed palms, two-handed palms. I'm going to show you the next one with the ace of spades. I'm going to show you how to do a top palm off the deck. But also do it invisibly, because a typical palm, a top palm, would look something like this. Or if I was to show you, that's exactly what it would look like. And I'm going to show you one more time, because what will happen is when people get their cards and they palm it, they'll say, hey, let me see your hand. And they'll show it to them. They're busted. So this invisible palm is the way of doing it so you're not getting caught. So what we'll do is we take the ace of spades, we place it there, and just to show you again, we just have the ace of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of clubs. We have those here, and finally the last ace is over here. Now what the dealer will do is come over, he'll go to palm, I missed it, hold on. He'll go to palm it, I almost got two there. And then when he's ready to go, he would place the invisible palm down, and there you had it. And then he would have his four cards, he'd be able to turn them over when all the chips and and no one would ever know. But if this did happen like it did, you'd have the ace of spades, which just was palm, the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of hearts. Now a lot of people, when I show them this, they say, well, you're playing with more than one ace. There's got to be a bunch of aces in here, you're moving them around and stuff like that. If you're palm, there's no way invisible. Well, that's the top card, that's not an ace, nor is the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, the 10th. Some people think, oh, I'm dealing off the bottom. No, those cards off the bottom, and there's none of those cards. Matter of fact, I will spread these out so you can see that there are no more aces in this deck. All four aces are here. Well, that's the invisible palm, and that's how people cheat at poker.